Behind me is the drying building for Hakarl, Iceland's national dish, made from fermented Greenland shark. Delicacies are a food or a drink that's highly desirable to usually a certain culture. That could be because it's sophisticated, rare, but that doesn't mean it's delicious. In fact, it's usually the exact opposite. It's an acquired taste. In ancient Rome, flamingo tongue was a delicacy. In Southeast Asia, it's balut egg, which I wouldn't Google image search that if you don't know what it is. In Cambodia, it's fried tarantula. In China, shark fin soup. Where I'm from, in New England, it's lobster, which for all intents and purposes, that's a pretty good delicacy, especially swimming in Butter Kid. Here, in Iceland, it's Hakarl. Hakarl is Iceland's national dish, and it's just one part of the Þorramatr, which is traditional winter platter, which can include sheep's head, blood pudding, pickled whale bladder, ram's testicles. Iceland goes hard when it comes to delicacies. Here, the Bjarnarhofen farm is one of the leading producers of Hakarl for Iceland. Now, Hakarl is made from the Greenland shark, which can weigh from 1,500 to 2,200 pounds and can be 8 to 16 feet long. Additionally, it can live upwards of 500 years. It doesn't sexually mature until it's 150 years old. In fact, it has the longest known lifespan of all vertebrates. During its lifetime, it can give birth to from 200 to 700 pups. At first, it was harvested for its liver. Shark liver oil, much like whale oil, was cleaner and didn't leave a residue. It was highly desirable as a heat and light source. But the meat was high in urea and trimethylamine oxide, which meant it was toxic. And that toxic meat led to a powerful, uncomfortable intoxication if eaten directly. Now, several hundred years ago, someone probably accidentally came across a way to treat the meat. Traditionally, it was beheaded, gutted, and then stuck into a shallow hole in sand, covered with sand and stone, which squeezed out all the fluids over the course of 6 to 12 weeks. Then it was cut into strips, hung dry for months, and the result is a meat that smells aggressively of ammonia. Anthony Bourdain described it as the worst thing he's ever eaten.
This is probably the single worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Gordon Ramsay spit it out. And Andrew Zimmern said it smelled of one of the most horrific things he'd ever breathed, but that it tasted better. One person described it as a urine-soaked mattress. Now it's my turn to find out. Now, traditionally, the first bite is taken with rye bread, so we're going to try that first. That's not bad. Mostly tasting the rye bread, which is nice. Okay. It's definitely an ammonia flavor. Second one, on its own. That's a totally different experience. That is nothing but ammonia flavored. That's just ammonia. You can feel it all the way up into your nostrils. Yeah, it's like chewing thick jello that tastes like cleaning product. Yeah, I prefer that with the rye bread a lot. Definitely prefer that with the rye bread. Yo. The future of Hakarl is somewhat in question, though. The Greenland shark is listed as a vulnerable species now, which is one step above endangered. They're no longer hunted, but they are caught in nets as bycatch. So when a fishing boat goes out and catches their fish, they occasionally catch Greenland shark as well. When this is done, this shark can be harvested by families like they are here. Only time will tell as to whether the future of Hakarl is truly in jeopardy. Thanks for watching, and as always, until next time, get lost.